Hey, welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you have stopped by and taken just a few minutes to hear the story of the day of Moments of Sanctuary, where I have seen the sacred encounter the ordinary, normally in teaching me a very valuable lesson about life or somebody close to me. And I just long to share those things and enter into those conversations with others. So today I'm sharing something that was surprising and still has me thinking many years later about the implications of it. In 2009, we went the first time to Rosebud Indian Reservation in South Dakota. The group had decided we wanted to do an Indian reservation. We wanted to learn about that culture. We started studying some of their symbols and rituals and learning about the meaning of those and incorporating those against our Christian heritage and doing that kind of study. The group was fairly large, over 30 people, and the airport we flew into was the capital, and only those little puddle jumper planes were flying in there, and our entire team was not going to even fit on an entire plane. So we divided into two groups. I took the youth and younger kids with a couple other chaperones that knew the youth on the first leg, and the majority of the adults, the college kids and some of the more seasoned teens, went with the second group. So the first group got onto the reservation, set up the house, did the grocery shopping, got everything organized, and we had paid for the van rentals and left everything ready for the second group to come in, because they were getting in about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and it was obviously going to be dark, and they were going to have to drive, hopefully not too tired, safely to the reservation. So they were expected in about midnight. And my co-leader and I waited up for them, and we get a call about the time that they've gotten into the airport. And the phone call was a frantic, panicked phone call about how the people on the plane that were with them had freaked out when they found out that they were coming onto the Indian reservation, and pleaded with them to not travel onto the reservation at night because they were convinced that they were going to be robbed, raped, and murdered. And they went into total detail and got all of the group very upset. And I listened to this, and I was thinking, there is a need for common sense and a need to be smart and safe in all things. And ultimately, you have to trust the host of where you're staying at. Because I can guarantee you, first off, from lots of experience, that if you were to Google search any community, I was going to say in the United States, but probably in the world, you could probably find a crime, a shooting, a murder, a drug deal, some serious issues that had gone on in that community. Life happens. Now, I can tell you for a fact, I have even done this for my own community. I have found crimes that were pretty serious within a mile of the church that I serve at. Yet, I would never, in any instance, think that it was unsafe for a group to come and stay at our church, use our rooms and our showers and our nice facility there, and be perfectly safe as long as they followed the common sense that I would lay out for them, not propping the doors open, keeping hours, knowing where people were. You just know that the host knows better what's going on. So in this case, I tried to reassure them that the host ministry that we were working with knew of our plans, knew of our schedule, knew what we were trying to do, and had no fear for them. There was no danger presented by those who do these kind of things on a regular basis, and that they would be fine. Just use some extra caution, maybe some extra time, and come on in. But they were so worked up, they insisted they needed to just pay for hotel rooms out of their own pocket if they had to, and just come in the morning when they could see what was around them. So it became apparent that there was no persuading them otherwise. And of course, as the week went on, we realized, no, in fact, there was little to no danger of traveling. Maybe there would be some drunk drivers out, or maybe there would be something going on that was a little rowdy, but this is the way life is, and you just are aware of that. And it's not always what some people think. And the lesson started to turn about our fears. And we need to be careful that we see the beauty and the opportunity, because most people are good. Most people have good intentions and have something wonderful that they can share with us. And when we get to the point where we're living in the fear, we miss out on community. We miss out on knowing each other deeply and the way we were meant to be. And so, yes, be cautious, be safe, be smart, but do not live in the fear. The rest of the trip was a powerful, powerful lesson about examining ourselves closely and saying, where is it that we have allowed those prejudice, those fears, those things that maybe aren't true to become true in our heart, and even start changing some of our values and some of the ways that we live life. So may you on this day remember that you have been fearfully and wonderfully made, that you have that to present to somebody else, and that you see that in somebody else, and not be fearful of the unknown or something that's just different. Not wrong or bad, but just a difference. So have an awesome, blessed day, and I'm really excited because the next and final big story I want to share from this trip is one of my very favorites. So I will try to get that uploaded by the end of this weekend. So I hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe so you can be notified and not miss anything. Blessings on your day.